Schweim and Pinkert, they started it, and it was just like every other vet clinic in every other small town. Just doing farm calls every day. It was all emergency work. Schweim is one that practiced in a station wagon, and he was so driven, they said he would start blowing the horn when he'd come down the driveway, so that they'd have the animal ready for him, and then he'd come flying in, skid to a stop and jump out and treat the animal and leave again. Just the thought that it would have grown to where it is today, I don't think anybody would have ever imagined.
I came into practice in 1960. I was a hired help, and there was 2 partners. The first assignment I had was go to the sale barn on Saturdays. My typical schedule was to inspect feeder pigs all morning for disease, and in the afternoon we vaccinate them. At that time, a big dairy would be 50 head, and the pigs are all outside, totally different world. Was Doctor Save My Cow. I mean, we run 14, 15 emergency calls a day. We got to the 80s and we had the financial crisis. We lost a lot of people we shouldn't have lost. I knew the families, I knew the kids, their kids were friends of my kids, and those were very, very hard times.
The original Frichty farm was purchased by my great-grandfather in the early 1900s. Feeder lambs were hauled in to Elkton on the railroad cars. My dad remembers then that unloading those feeder lambs and then herding them back from Elkton to the farm. Some of my earlier memories of Dr. Kennedy were working weaned calves in the fall. Him along with Ed Schmidt coming out and processing those calves. We got started custom feeding nursery pigs through the help of Dr. Kennedy. I remember saying to Dr. Kennedy, I have absolutely no experience raising pigs. 20-some years later, still doing it, still learning.
We've had a strong relationship both personally and professionally, I think, with the vet clinic. We can rely on them, we trust them, we respect them, but we also feel that they're friends too. 2 of our sons at one point have said they've wanted to be a vet when they've grown up. And I think that comes from respecting the people that they know that are vets, looking up to those people.
I carry a huge sense of responsibility for animal care. I feel that we're all God's creatures. Your gift of being able to take care of an animal needs to be honored. In Proverbs it says, "A people without a vision will not prosper." I would definitely see that with the vet clinic.
Pipestone Veterinary Services has 35 veterinarians across 5 locations. We provide expertise to sheep, companion animal, bovine, and swine customers. Our products go to all 50 states every single year and to about 4 different countries. I think the principle of animal care is the same whether we're talking about, a cow or cow-calf pair or a dog or a cat. But I think that what is still at the core of it is the passion that everybody has to take care of the customer and take care of the animal. And that's evident in everybody that works here. From the people at the front counter to the people that are taking phone calls. to the veterinarians that are going out and actually taking care of the animals and providing the services and expertise to our customers. The focus on preventative medicine and preventative care practices has really come to the forefront. Whether it's the increase of vaccinations to the management practices such as installing filters in sow farms, IVF technology in bovine, the importance of a biosecure warehouse and delivery source. Lots of things that we do to try to keep those animals healthy so we don't necessarily have to do the emergency work and try to eliminate disease before it starts.
What gets me to go to work every day, I guess I got a candle that's still burning. And I'm going to go to work as long as the cattle burns.
You know, that's something we should all be proud of. Everybody that shows up for work every day. I think that's probably what keeps a lot of us, you know, going every day, just the fact that the staff cares so much. I think in everything we do, we try to consider the impact you're going to have not only on the building out here and the people that work in it, but in the community, by either giving back or just being involved in things in the community. It's very important.
Pipestone continues to be on the cutting edge because we love what we do, and most of us come from a farm background and are farm kids ourselves. That will to want to bring the next generation home, I think, is really what keeps us going, what keeps us motivated, and what keeps us wanting to strive to be the best.
What I wish for the next 75 years for our family farm would be that if someone in the family wants to continue with that there is at least that opportunity for them.
And I hope that we can leave this legacy to them, and that 100 years from now that there are still Frichte family farms in the area.
Pipestone Veterinary Services will continue to have the goal of keeping the family farm alive, the goal of providing the utmost in animal care, and really trying to continue to provide a safe and wholesome protein source for not only our community and the country, but for the entire world. When you reflect back on 75 years, you realize it's not just one single person that did it. Between the staff, the town, the owners, and also the clients. Because without them, we wouldn't be here for 75 years. And truly, it's them that have welcomed us to their farm, to their kitchen tables, and to their homes to get to live out the passion that we love.